So one day I was on my way home from work and I passed by a casino. I thought, what the heck, let's see if I'm lucky today. So I stopped in. I started with 20 bucks, and that led to 100 bucks, and then that led to 200 bucks. By my last trip to the ATM, I had withdrew $300. So as I plunged closer and closer to that giant goose egg, I realized this is not how I want to spend my money. But then something awesome happened. With one spin, just before all hope was lost, my machine started going crazy. Flashing lights, siren sounds. I had just won $300. I was so excited, so that's when I decided to cash out. So I was walking to my car counting my money, thinking that I had just cleaned that place out. But then I realized the $300 I had in my hand is how much money I started out with. So the feeling of being a winner quickly went away. Today I'm going to persuade you on why you should never gamble by going over 3 key facts. And that is how gambling can become a quick and easy way for you to go bankrupt, how gambling can become an addiction if it's not controlled properly, and finally how gambling can affect your personal life as well as your family. So first, let's go over how gambling can become a quick and easy way for you to lose all your money. So you might as well just take your money, pile it up in your backyard, pour gasoline all over it, and light it on fire, because that's what you're doing. You're burning your money. Think about all the cool things you can buy with that money. That PlayStation 3 you've always wanted. Maybe your children want new bicycles. It could even get as bad as spending all your money that you've saved up for that vacation that you've earned. There are plenty of other things that you can spend your money on that's not gambling. So gamblers have this misconception that their bills are going to go away, that they don't have to pay for them anymore. But the fact of the matter is they don't. And the more you gamble, the more you lose. It doesn't matter how much time or how much money you put into gambling, you're always going to come up short. And there's one thing that you should know about gambling, and that is the house always wins. No doubt about it. So congratulations, you hit the jackpot. Now you have to use that money that you just won to pay for the money you've already lost. According to an article in USA Today called Controlling Addiction to Gambling, this is known as chasing. That's basically where you lose a lot of money gambling, and the only reason that you're still gambling is to try to win that money back. This can happen over a course of a day, a week, or even a year. So now that you see how gambling can become a quick way for you to go bankrupt, if that's not enough, let's talk about how gambling can become an addiction. So according to the same article, Controlling Addiction to Gambling, approximately 3 million Americans suffer from a gambling addiction. Narcotics aren't the only thing that you can become addicted to. And much like the symptoms of a drug addict, gamblers will suffer from a variety of health issues, ranging from depression, poor sleep, anxiety, muscle aches, ulcers, headaches, and sometimes even bowel movements. So, according to an article posted by Rodney Saman on Yahoo Voices called Gambling, a Hidden Addiction, the highest suicide rates in America are in Las Vegas, Nevada, and Atlantic City, New Jersey. And why do you think this is? It's gambling. Gambling is a suspected root cause for all these suicides. And it's because people get way over their head in gambling. They don't only lose their money, they lose their families, their cars, their homes. They get so far in over their head that they feel like there's no way out and they commit suicide. So now that you see how gambling can become an addiction if it's not controlled properly, let's talk about how gambling can adversely affect your family and your personal life. So according to an article on Livestrong.com posted by Steven Silverman titled Gamblers' Addiction Effects on the Family, a gambler will often manipulate the money to make it seem like everything's in order, when in fact the finances have never been worse. So a gambler will begin to lie to their families because they know that their family is going to become very disappointed in them. They're going to lie saying that they have their gambling issue under control or that they're not gambling anymore. So imagine this. You're on your way home from work and your wife calls you and she says, "Hey, I don't feel like cooking dinner tonight. Will you stop by Chili's and pick something up?" You're like, "Sure, I'll pick something up." You stop by Chili's, but what's next door? A casino. Instead of walking into Chili's, you walk into the casino, and then you walk out with nothing. You show up at home with no food. your wife is like, where's the food? Your kids are hungry, and you've lost all your money, and you don't have dinner because you went to the casino. So now you're forcing your family to rummage through the refrigerator looking for Hot Pockets and French fries to eat for dinner. So gamblers also can't connect their personal relationship problems with their gambling problems, when in fact these two go together very easily. And this is most gamblers that have personal issues or relationship problems is because of their gambling addictions. So now that you know how gambling can adversely affect your family, let's talk about what I discussed today. So I persuaded you why you should never gamble by going over 3 important ideas, and that is how gambling can become a quick and easy way for you to go bankrupt, how gambling can become an addiction if it's not controlled properly, and how gambling can adversely affect your family. So please take this information into account. Take it from a first-hand experience. I know gambling may be fun and entertaining at the time, but please think twice before you make that bet. Thanks.